What's up, guys? I am back with another one. Man, it's just one right after another for you. It's just for you. Now, since I've gained a little bit more traction, I'd like to talk about some Motovlog stuff again. When it comes to Motovlog stuff, I'm talking more quality of your videos and the comments that I've received on my videos. Now, making sure my mic is plugged in, because that's something that I have forgotten to do before. It's all a competition of gear nowadays, right? Now, the Insta360 on the pole facing your ass, that's good for, you know, pictures of your butthole type of deal. Sometimes people get really cool videos with those things, but the most people I see with it are the women just looking to support their OnlyFans career. And with those women comes straight line warriors and just people recording their rides. Now, I'm not saying that everybody that wears a camera has to fucking make motovlogs, you know, but don't consider yourself a motovlogger if you're not gonna actually produce some content worth watching. You know, some content where you're talking, there's a concept to what you're talking about, or you just have your random ADHD or ADD type vlogs where it's like, it's me, for example. You run off on one topic and you have multiple different topics that you talk about in between all of that shit, and it just blends together. Sometimes it's funny, other times it's not funny. I don't know. But we all do it. I mean, we all talk. There should be a lot more motovloggers, I would think, just because of the fact that we all talk so much. Love to hear ourselves fucking talk. So, camera setup, I have a Hero 11, 12. I don't have the 13. 13's the newest one. And you don't even need that. You don't need a 10, you don't need an 11. I mean, you could have an 8 and your quality can still be good. You know, it's not as great as you could possibly get it, but it could be good. You know, and nobody complains about good quality stuff. It's the stuff that becomes poor quality. The actual video and the actual sound to your videos that you make. Whether it be, I was talking to a kid, and I've done this for a long time, so I can talk about it at this point, right? I've done it for a long time, as in, I've always recorded stuff and I've always talked. I never posted. I didn't keep posting for a long time, and I should have. I regret all that. But back when I was in the broke-ass military, I found a cheap mic and the cheapest GoPro, and I hooked it up, and I actually got decent quality videos. The issue with that is it took a lot more. One of the guys that I used to ride with, like I said, let me borrow a little Cena Pack Talk thing. It went on the back of the GoPro back then, and it allowed you to talk through your Cena into the GoPro, which was kind of cool. So getting back into it, yeah, I had cheap stuff, but it produced decent quality. The thing with the mics, it's tough to find a mic that will pick up your voice and pick up your bike, but not pick up a ton of the wind noise, right? And that's always been an issue. That's been an issue for every motovlogger out there. So this time around, I went with a $31, I don't even know what they call them, the lapel mics. It's a plug-in system into the GoPro itself. The GoPro has the housing on it. It's like I don't know what housing it is. The studio housing. I don't know, it slides onto the GoPro and then you get different plugs for it. Only thing about that sucks is you have to pull the whole housing off to get to the GoPro battery. You can charge the battery with the housing on because there's a little plug for it, but to go riding and then run out of battery and you want to keep recording, you have to pull the whole housing off just to replace the battery. Kind of sucks, but first world problems, right? So I'll link all the stuff down below if you guys want to check it out, just to see what I use, right? So it's the purple Panda mic. It comes with a nice dead cat which is just the little fuzzy sock that goes over the mic. And then I don't think it's like a directional, like I think it's right at the tip of the mic where the actual speaker is that you talk into, so it just has to be pointed kind of in the way that you want it towards your face. Mine's more down towards my chin in this helmet. My other helmet, it's kind of like on the side of my cheek. But with that Dead Cat, it cuts out a lot of the wind noise, and that's exceptional. That's what you want. You want clean, crisp sound for the people that are watching your videos. I don't know how many times I've had to just stop watching videos because I can't hear them, or the crackling is too bad from wind noise, and it's just a lot of BS. Now, video quality, nobody says you have to record in 4K or 2.7K. 1080p is perfectly fine. That's what YouTube cuts everything down to anyways, from what I remember. So you can, or our phones, it has something to do with the YouTube way that it creates a video or uploads a video, and then your phone's only able to watch up to a certain extent. You know, like nobody's watching 5K on their phones, not that I know of. You doing, crazy lady? So it's 1080p at a minimum. Please, at a minimum. And then the easiest of them all, 1080 by 60, right? So 1080p, 60 frames per second, and you're good to go. Your quality is probably as crystal clear as the eye can see. And 4K, I don't know why I do it, but that's just because it's set automatically to record in 4K. I upload as 2.7, and then most people probably watch it as 1080p. So it's as clear as it'll go for the naked eye, for your cell phone, things like that. I never understood going past 4K, but if you're a computer tech guy, I mean, let me know. I was gonna do a whole video like, here's what 1080p 30 frames a second looks like, and it's kind of crap. It makes everything kind of look glitchy, and you don't really notice it, but you notice it when you're trying to focus on something that a car will drive by, and it kind of looks like it does this stutter thing across the screen. Now, when we talk hertz, 60 hertz, that's what I record at. I think the GoPro only goes down to 50 hertz. But I'm telling you, man, if you can get, for outdoor use, a GoPro that's cheap enough, right? You can still find the older GoPros, and you run it at the highest quality you can, which probably 2.7K at 60 frames a second. You have good video. That's all I'm asking for. That's all you should be looking for, really. I also think that this GoPro is automatically set. I don't adjust the settings on it, the camera quality settings. So I think what it records at is 4K, 120 frames a second, 60 hertz, and that's where I'm at. I upload, and whatever the upload speeds do and the conversions that YouTube does to the video, it's YouTube at that point. That's why you can watch other people's videos online with much better quality on different websites. They're just rated for more, right? YouTube is like a TV show for me. You get on, you watch a little bit of content, you get off. That's it. Well, that's it. I have a helmet fetish, I think. I don't know. I like to shove the helmets where the sun don't shine. I mean, I have a few different helmets. If you saw in my last video, I stood there recording in front of them, so you saw 6 helmets there, 5 helmets. One's my wife's, but the issue with helmets is you'll find when I have this one all the way open, it whistles, and the mic picks up on the whistle. So that kind of sucks. And then other helmets with other mics didn't work, so I got rid of those ones and changed the helmet again, and found eventually the LS2, which I really loved as a helmet, but it's got the visor on it, so on this thing it's like trying to rip my head off the whole time. But it still works, and it's a great helmet for me. It's not a great helmet for anybody else. They're cheap, but it is what it is. I mean, a Sena is kind of nice, but it doesn't have anything to do with motovlogging. Cardo, same deal. The Cardo, I guess you can hook up to, what is the other camera? Osmo? Action 360 action cam, but it's not a 360. It's a newer camera. It clips in with a magnet, almost like the Cardo system, and I guess you can use the Cardo mic to speak into the GoPro. Only issue I have with that is, like, right now you guys can hear the motorcycle, okay? So the mic isn't always cutting in and out. It's not trying to just acknowledge voice. It's hearing everything around me. So I like that part. It would be almost like in a helicopter or in a fucking airplane. If you had that Cardo system and you don't have an external speaker picking up the external noise. I don't like that. Most people, a lot of people, want to hear what the bike sounds like. They don't want to hear a vacuum cleaner, and they don't want to hear you breathing the whole time. So the motovlogging thing, it takes some time to get used to talking about stuff to yourself. Because right now, I mean, it doesn't feel like I'm talking to many people, but when the video posts, it's like I'm talking to you guys. So it's kind of it's like a mind fuck. Like, you have to be able to fucking just talk. It's like I think the biggest thing that helped was I pretended like I was on the phone with somebody and took over the entire conversation. Like, I'm just talking. I'm not letting them talk at all. And then the other thing with motovlogging is your videos need to be clipped. Now, I'm not talking like anybody specific, right? I don't have anybody in mind. But I'm talking for the new motovloggers out there. Now, I've told you guys, I use CapCut. It's right here on the front of my phone. It is what I use. And it just makes it easy to watch pieces of the video and then split it, where I stop talking and then watch a little bit more, then split it again, and then delete that portion where I wasn't talking. You don't have to do these cool edits where it's like you fade into every clip, or you fucking 360. I don't know. There's so many like transitions for videos. You don't need it. You just cut, delete that portion, and just keep going. It's fluid. It keeps going as long as you're talking about the same thing. You know, it's a fluid thing. So I guess anybody that's watching me at this point in time, right, and they wonder how I picked it up so quick, I didn't. I still say I still say so, I still say and. The reason I was able to jump back into it so easily is because I did this shit 10 years ago. I did. I made videos 10 years ago. I made videos that people were like cracking up laughing at. They were telling me I needed to keep going, and then all my shit got in the way. I've already told this story, so I'm not new to the motovlogging stuff. So I guess the easier people make it look, the easier people think it is. And it's not an easy thing to do. It's not easy to talk to yourself the way that motovloggers do or vloggers do. It's just a weird concept. You feel weird doing it. I still get kind of iffy when I'm, stopped at a stoplight and somebody's got their windows open, like they can hear me. But again, there's so much technology now that you probably just think I'm talking to somebody on the phone. So just pretend you're talking on the phone and ignore everybody else. But I appreciate the welcome to the motovlog community. Like, it's kind of funny to me. Most of the people that I used to watch, they knew who I was. or had an idea, or I knew somebody that knew them, you know, that type of deal. I had buddies that were friends with motovloggers, so like we all had a group. I was part of the old motovlog community. This is just the new shit. All the new gear, equipment, things like that. And it's cool. I mean, I'm not worried about it. Consider me new. I'm the new guy. But in reality, I'm a fucking old guy. Well guys, if you like this video, hit the thumbs up, comment down below the equipment that you want me to talk about a little more in depth. I'll figure it all out. I mean, I'll do what you guys want me to do. Hit the thumbs down if you don't like me. Again, don't bother me. Flip that channel, and I will see you in the next one.